Hello, dear students. Very good morning. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing good and safe at your homes. So, students, let us begin with the chapter number 1, matter in our surroundings. So, students, as we look at our surroundings, so we see a variety of things, right? That they may vary in shape, size, and texture. Everything in this universe, it is made up of material, so which scientists call it as matter. So like the air we breathe, the food we eat, stones, clouds, stars, planets, and animals, plants, even a small drop of water, or even a particle of sand, everything is matter. So we can also see, as we look around, that all the things mentioned above, or they will occupy some space, right? For example, the water or the food, it has mass and which occupies some space, that we call it as matter. Friends, here I have taken a one sketch pen. I have drawn one line around it. Okay, so by this you can know that it occupies some space. See here, it has occupied this space, and when you check, it has some weight. It is having some weight. So by this we can say that it is a matter which occupies space and it has mass. So we call this as matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. We call it as matter. So, as we all know that, so since early times, human beings have been trying to understand their surroundings. Early Indian philosophers classified matter the form of five basic elements. Five basic elements ಆಗಿ divide ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So that we call it as a panchatattva. Panchatattva means like ಪಂಚಭೂತಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ವಾ, ಏರ್, ಅರ್ತ್, ಫೈರ್, ಸ್ಕೈ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್. These are all called as panchatattva or panchabhutas. According to them, everything like living or non-living, it was made up of these five basic elements. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. And even ancient Greek philosophers also had arrived at a similar classification of matter. In modern days, scientists have evolved two types of classification of matter based on their physical properties and chemical nature. A matter based on physical and chemical nature of the particles. So scientists have classified the matter. So in this chapter, we shall learn about matter based on its physical properties. Chemical aspects of matter will be taken up in a subsequent chapters. Okay. So first, in today's class, we learn about physical nature of matter. So firstly, matter is made up of particles. So ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, matter is made up of particles. Particle means a small substance, right? So let us conduct an activity. Students, here for this activity, I have taken a glass cup and with a water. So now I am going to add some small amount of salt. So normal common salt I am going to add to it, and I'll try to dissolve. Okay. So what happens? It is dissolving. Right here you can see. It is dissolving. So now it is almost dissolved. Salt is almost dissolved in the water. So students, can you see any salt in it? ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ? So observe like what do you think has happened to this salt? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿರುವಂತ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? It has disappeared, right? So where does it disappear? ಎಲ್ಲೋಯ್ತಿದು? So does what makes the salt to dissolve in it? So in order to answer these questions, we need to use the idea that matter is made up of particles. So in this, these particles of matter is so dissolved in the water. has now spread throughout the water. Okay, so what was there in the spoon? Salt. So it has now spread throughout the water. ಈಗ water dissolve ಆಗಿದೆ. So that is illustrated now here. By this we can know that when we dissolve salt in a water, the particles of salt as get into the spaces between the particles of water. For example, ಎರಡು ವಾಟರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, salt will get into the spaces between the particles of water. So this activity shows that matter is made up of particles. So next is, how small are these particles of matter? ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? So let us see. Students, for this another activity I have taken 2 cups of water. Okay. So now I am going to add soil to one of the cup. Now you can see the color change, right? So soil will not completely dissolve in water. Okay, so another cup is free of this soil now. So I'll be taking water from this cup and adding it to this water. So let us see what happens. I have taken some small amount of water and added to it. So here you can see there is only small change in the color when compared to the first one, right? I have taken only around 10 ml of this solution and put it into another cup so of clear water. So you can keep diluting the solution like this 5 to 8 times. ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಪ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಪ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಪ್ ಈ ತರ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ the color will decreases. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ನೋಡಿ, you can see here the color change. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ 5 to 8 times, ಲೈಕ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ 5 ಅಥವಾ 6 ಕಪ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ here you can see there is only small color change, right? So estimating how small are these particles of matter with every dilution. ಸೊ ಈ ಬರೀ ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಲರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಲರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೌ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ವಿತ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ದೋ ದ ಕಲರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಿಸಿಬಲ್. ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ವೆನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ ದಟ್ just a few crystals of a few particles of sand can color a large volume of water. So ishtu volume of water na color barsate. So we conclude that it must be millions of tiny particles in just one spoon of soil. One spoon of soil alli it can contain millions of particles, so which keep on dividing themselves into smaller and smaller particles. Illinda ishtukaitu. Suppose if we conduct the same experiment for 5 to 6 times ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ, so the color will decreases, but still the particles will become smaller and smaller. So the same activity you can done using some small amount of Dettol. It shows that how small are these particles.